What's up, friends? It's the end of the month, so today on Tuesdays with Taylor, I'll be sharing with you the best things I've read, watched, and listened to this month. I've got two book recommendations for you this month. One fiction, one nonfiction. Starting off with the nonfiction, it's called The Third Door. It's a book about how successful people got their start. It basically looks at it from the perspective of people who weren't fortunate enough to be born into or thrust into a great situation, and how they basically had to go around back and break in that way. As for the fiction book, it's called An Anonymous Girl. It's the second book by a pair of authors who also wrote The Wife Between Us, which I also really enjoyed. Both books are fun because you don't know what's happening, you don't really know where it's going, and they both have good surprise twists at the end. So either one, The Wife Between Us or The Anonymous Girl, get my recommendations this month. When it comes to things to watch, I've got a couple suggestions on the lighter side and two shows that kind of leave you cringing throughout but are good nonetheless. The intense shows are the Ted Bundy tapes and Abducted in Plain Sight on Netflix. Both shows kind of leave you almost sick to your stomach throughout watching, but it's really interesting to see how the media covered Ted Bundy when it was going on, and Abducted in Plain Sight, just seeing the makeup of people back in the 70s of just not really understanding what was going on and how things have changed in that regard. As for the lighter side, we just started watching Sex Education on Netflix. It seems like it should be a fun, good show that leaves you happy when you finish watching it. We also watched Space Jam just because they announced that Space Jam 2 is going to be coming out in 2021 starring LeBron James. I haven't seen it in years, but it was actually a fun watch and it's only 90 minutes. So again, just a good time to enjoy yourself a little bit. When it comes to things I'm listening to, there's a lot of podcasts I've found recently. Two are great for realtors and loan officers out there. It's the Voice of Social Sales and the Massive Agent Podcast. Both are great with dealing with what's going on in our industries right now and the best way to market and just ideas and thoughts of what's going on. The best part is both of them have podcasts, but they also have Alexa Flash Briefings daily. If you haven't tried out Alexa Flash Briefings, I highly recommend it. I have one of my own. It's called the Mile High Minute. As for two other podcasts I'm really enjoying right now, one is a brand new one. It's called The Learner Lab. It's from trainugly.com, and it deals with how we learn and basically how all of us have the capacity to learn and get better. And another one is a local sports one. It's from BSN Denver. They have a great Rockies and Broncos podcast. It helps catch you up on everything going on with the local team. So give all those a try. So there you have it, my recommendations for the best things to watch, read, and listen to from this past month. But don't let the conversation end here. Let me know what you've been watching, reading, and listening to below. Thanks so much for watching as always, and have a great rest of your day.